Hello, everybody. This is Selma from American Councils for International Education office in Sarajevo. In this presentation, we'll talk about what the round 3 testing actually entails, and this presentation will be held in the English language. As mentioned earlier in one of our presentations, all of the testing materials or all of the materials that you all submit will be evaluated and reviewed by our panelists in our Washington, D.C. office. Here you can see a photo of some of our panelists as they reviewed a lot of material from last year. As for the actual components of round 3 testing for the YES program, here is what it entails. First of all, you will get a detailed email with instructions on round 3. This is going to be a long email with a lot of information, and we ask you that you read everything carefully. Don't read it just once, read it a few times to make sure you understand everything. Within that detailed email, you will also receive link for YouTube videos, which you need to watch. And you should watch these with your parents because in each video we have explanations of each part of the program, what the program offers for you, and basically any other information. We think that by watching these videos, a lot of your questions and your parents' questions will be answered. Now, one thing you will have to do is you'll have to fill out a YES program application, which as of this year is done online. In previous years, students were doing them on paper. However, this year you will do them online. You will be able to access your YES program application by going to the website ais.americancouncils.org/yes. To access your application, you will need to use your login information from your previous logging in on the website when you first applied for the program. You will need to read all of the instructions very carefully and go step by step. I also did one of these applications to test the system, and it's a lot of work, I'll admit, but if you follow all of the instructions, you will not have issues filling out your application. There will be documents that you will need to print out. You will need to write them out or write on them. You will need to then sign them or your parents, and then you'll have to scan in PDF and upload these documents back into the AIS system under your profile. Please keep in mind that once you begin your YES program application online, you will have 10 days to fully complete it, to submit all of your paperwork. And this is a standard deadline, which has been in practice in years before as well. Besides this, you and your parents will be invited for an online meeting with American Council's team here in Bosnia. So that'll be me and my colleague Nikolina. And this online meeting will be hosted on Microsoft Teams. In the email we send you, you will get a link for this meeting. I would highly suggest that you use a laptop or computer if you have it to log in. And please try and avoid using a cell phone when you fill out your application or do any parts of this round 3 testing. If you use your computer or laptop, you will just go on the link that we send you, and you'll be able to easily join the Teams meeting. If you use your cell phone, you'll have to download Microsoft Teams application. We ask that you watch all of the videos again that we send you in the email before you come to this online meeting. And we highly encourage you and your parents to come to the meeting because this will be one of those unique times when you guys actually will have an opportunity to ask questions about the program and the application. There will also be some round 3 essays that all of you will have to do. These will be scheduled and will be done online. You will get a link with the time and date on when your essays are scheduled. And this you will be able to find in your initial round 3 email. In order to take part in these essays, you need to have access to a computer with a working camera, and you have to have a stable internet connection. And we also ask that when you come to do your essays that you sit in a room by yourself so that you're not distracted and that nobody else is there. Finally, you'll do an online English test. You will access this test through a link that we will send to you, and you will need to enter your YES application reference code in order to do this test. It is crucial that you do this test by yourself. Do not cheat, not just with the online English test, but all parts of this application or this part of testing, you need to do it by yourself. This is your opportunity to show us who you are. And finally, you are the ones who will be selected to either go or not go on the program to the US. And then the last part of this round 3 includes individual interviews with the YES team. This will also be done via Microsoft Teams. In the initial round 3 email that we will send you, you will see a link with which you will be able to book your interview time. You can only book one date and time. There will also be designated times that you can book, and you will need to provide your full name, correct email, and phone number. You will not be able to change dates or times necessarily because we have a full schedule and we can't really change the schedule around, honestly. So please keep that in mind. Once you sign up for a date or a time, stick with it, okay? Finally, when you come to the interview, we expect you to be in a quiet room by yourself with a camera and a stable internet connection. You will need to be by yourself. You are the only one being interviewed. We cannot interview parents or cousins or friends. Again, this is your time to show us who you really are, for us to get to know each other better, and finally, for you to show yourself in the best possible way and to convince us that you are the best candidate for this program. Again, I ask you to please review all of the materials we'll send you carefully. Read our round 3 email carefully, not once or twice, but a few times. When you get to your application, go step by step, read everything carefully, follow all of the instructions. It's very simple. And finally, we look forward to meeting you. And congratulations for being selected to becoming a semi-finalist for this program. It's a very competitive program. So again, I could congratulate you. In case you have any questions, please feel free to contact us by emailing yes.ba@americanconsuls.org or by calling phone number 033-838-262 on workdays between 10 a.m. and 5 p.m. Thank you.